rivalry between the Canes and the Noles, once upon a time, barely noticed outside the state of Florida. But those battles in the 80s and the 90s put both programs on the national map, made both of them champions, and we are lucky to have another showdown between these two today. Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Hero is down on the sideline.
Miami's head coach told me before the game he understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Noles will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the run, it's Fletcher. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important, they had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams played, Miami and Florida State, we were talking about how it would impact the national championship picture. This really has been one of the better rivalries in the sport, even though it's really not that old.
And for the majority of the offseason, we thought Mensah was going to be starting for Duke in the offseason saga that happened. Obviously, a lot went into it. But here's what you know about Miami quarterbacks in recent history. Cam Ward, the #1 pick. Carson Beck, a lot of experience coming in. Now Darren Mensah comes in. Miami
Finding some room. Picks up the first down. The 20. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Miami.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he made the extra point without problem. Coming out with it, single hook. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Hey, dude. I'm playing no ball. Man, boy, just put the ball out and me did there. He need my man right by him. I couldn't even, I'm pressing the extra tackle. Man ain't able to do nothing but run right by him. Listen, man.
Greatest idea by the offense. He's had a very nice run. Let's get back into the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh my God, bro.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You go 9 yards on the first down. Second down, man, that brings some pressure. They're in the back,
completely flipped the script, almost a guaranteed first down, second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Quarterback making checks. Through the air, here's Daniels. And their defense gets to him, and down he goes.
I'm going to 2028 it'll be a 4-year start. And you should know, but just I know I'm like stuff. They play all the way to the defense. It's decisions. And what are you doing?
How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crap up, doing their job?
How much you say I can't block him? Like this is retarded.
Hey, look out, drop your hips though. Drop, now. Look out, you just running. No sound. Now,
Making life difficult. They'll send the back in
They running into each other, bro. Like, come on, man. Get out of here.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. Their top 10
Not the dive is square. I'm pressing square to dive and she's not doing nothing.
They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Just blocking. I gotta do it for fake, man.
Burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Smashes through the tackle. Turns it on down the left side. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Peter.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and now you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the run.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. But I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Compton. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Well, this is a running back that gets stronger as the game goes on, and they try to get him going early on the toss play.
And if you start stretching the defense sideways, sometimes a little vulnerable in the middle later in the game.
Yeah, and that might open an opportunity for a play action. You can fake the toss so you can get a tight end or a slot receiver to the field.
So that one is he's got now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him. I mean, you talk about your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set, get in the ground. Now this offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise. Third down. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. Defense knocks it away and forces the first down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the reason the team offenses go so far in this game. Watch Benny and Bruce, they were just up and down the field earlier, trying to slow them down, get this bounce.
Yeah, but what the station did, bro.
Scoreboard. On this last drive.
We have a new sister. How she died, sir?
Huh?
How the station died?
I don't know. I seen that. They say she was missing.
Yeah, I'll be good man, and I'm still 10th at E7.
Because that was the first week. They ain't changed the rankings. They ain't changed the rankings yet. After when they gonna change them?
Offense staying in the long game. When you have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
Got it on first down. Now looking at a second and 2. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points. Good drink of water and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. You can make big plays like this in the run game. Man, does it make offense fun.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Compton. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This drive will start from the 16-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 35-yard line. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so the running back has a chance to create an advantage.
Here comes his full crowd, and the defense tries to get away on third down. They want to run this quarterback. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that first ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him. Hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out. Force the fumble. Get the big play.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Fights off a defender. There he goes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I'll tell you what, Paul, offensive coordinators, they script these things, right? They give the unit, what do you like, what do you want to run? So far, the script is perfect. Like everything going off as they wanted to. This is about as good a start for an offense as you can draw.
And it's crazy, David, because when you have skilled players like they have on offense and guys that are so dangerous with the football in their hands, you almost feel, as a real Carl, like anything I dial up is is going to work. You're seeing that early in this game. Balance, throwing, a beautiful run right there. Everything working right now and going according to plan.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Line getting set on second down.
really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has it for a first down.
Well, that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on a first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on the Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? Think back to the late Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has to do it.
He leaves it with his back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. Could not make his way to the corner.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the corner to be able to see it. He's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
We reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unleashes one deep.
Bro, this.
In the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Why are you not out there?
That's number 5.
I didn't even see you out there. I wouldn't have thought they would took him out and did shit all game. That's my fault. That is my fault.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Benson to throw. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Jacobs. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field.
He really passed the ball. I don't know why the fuck he wouldn't be out there. He's tired.
Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target getting that big catch.
Creates a little room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. These corners going to give them some space. Makes the catch. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line.
Not back there. I want to put that back up.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Hurricanes will have it 1st and 10. Here's Darian Minton to throw. He's going to take a shot.
Oh, that's a pick. Oh, that's a pick, man.
Looking for a big-time play.
Well, you see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players
Everybody else is picking that shit, bro.
This receiver strikes
Can't never catch that fucking ball for nothing.
Because he's got elite tracks.
Then they give me the green thing at the bottom. That's crazy.
Line up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. It's complete. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It's complete to the right. Give him
Come on, man. Look at that.
One sets up a 2nd and 1. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a full moment for an offensive coordinator. Mensah fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Every time.
Right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to that.
That tempo beats me right now, man.
You see Temple beating you?
It's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they have bar in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fakes it past the mark. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. It's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's Clemson with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize the season. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better but then there are others that tweak things a little bit on them.
Oh my God, bro.
And now he's up to 14. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Ready for groove, I came with my tight end, and I received where the guy can put a tight end, but
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew that the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense
Come on, kick the ball out. Yeah, everybody be picking that ball up on me, bro, and I can't never get it. I had to leave.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. They weren't able to get there on that play. Because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Area Mensa from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're
Come on, leave one more stop.
You've got to be better throwing the football in those kinds of situations.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got more than enough for a first down.
Yep, that's you, Crowder. Yep, you should have been right there. You ain't got no pressure on that.
And that's the play the defense has got to be able to make guys right there on fourth down.
Fucking fourth down, baby.
It's a close game.
Tell me
You've got a
about fourth
huge
down.
opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be...
Touchdown, Miami! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
It's not epic shit. They was up 14, nothing had to come back.
They were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs and the running
They ain't tied. How does the epic comeback? Well, they up now, but they ain't tied.
They didn't have an answer for him right there.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right on the 20-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's a little room there.
But yeah, not catching the 200 meter. You have to hold it, boy.
That is the easiest touchdown pass that guy has ever thrown.
who got the 200
Pass, jet sweep.
Dancing.
The speed out in the open field. Man, David, quarterbacks love those.
You let him get away.
Defensively,
You ain't catching him. That nigga is fast.
have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then listen, you can see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him.
Man, wait a minute.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard Miami's offense is down ready to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive.
On that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Throwing Mensa. Sacked in the middle. It's Vaughn. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll go for it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. Really good search for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. Following the collision, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. That's reeled in. It's
Oh, that looks like he's past the line of scrimmage. God damn.
Those are your favorite plays, raising the hip plays, right? Find ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. We're going to continue to highlight this.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding the stage, play sound, no matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard, we're going to cage the football, beat the SMO. Nice job by the defense.
They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down in the dark. Here's Mensa to throw. Got his man in middle.
Damn, that's cool. Let me come up and
1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't matter if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They feed him again. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, I just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments. You've got to get more physical. You've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this.
And the Hurricanes have possession on 1st
That's all.
Anywhere out there, after that drive sure looks that way. And this is really good offense. When you're backed up in the bad position, that's your way out. That's a great drive by the offense. And he tacks on the extra point. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess, on the road with as they start this drive for 15. On the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Inches ahead with 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Yeah, he ain't even throw the ball far enough. Man, how y'all want people to throw the ball deep if y'all not even letting them throw the ball deep? Y'all throwing making them throw the ball right there. That's fucking crazy.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he
the fucking third time y'all didn't throw the ball crazy.
Continues to give it to the other team and set his defense up in a bad position.
Man, pick the ball off. You gonna turn around and snap it down.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but it's better coverage back end. The defense knocking that one away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. DB's right up on the run inside. It's Fletcher. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Here's Darian Minson to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter is coming up. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big time. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Good, that's bullshit.
And this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense. Getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding the flow of the football is 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes one-man miss. Stop at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Seminoles want to move forward.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
They're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from Ying.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Homer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense.
He's trying to get it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fit deals, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle and get the tackle by that field fella. I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Menta. Unloads to the wideout.
Yo, you got to be kidding me, man. With 3 people right there, bro. Bro, get out of here. Yeah, y'all got to be stopped. Yeah, got to fucking be stopped, bro. Come on, D. You need to stop now. Even please.
There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Got enough for the first.
Bro, how is he blocking 2 people
Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll move the wide receiver.
Oh my God!
Throwing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him
They got a game over the first time. And we're at home.
Well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback keeper.
He ain't going through there one time.
If I'm building an offense in today's
Come on,
football,
y'all.
it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can get involved because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this crowd trying to give its defense some energy in a clutch spot. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th.
Damn, I was right there.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call
Do it
to keep
again.
this drive alive.
Do it again.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line
That's a
does
good ass
great
game,
job
boy,
blocking.
though.
Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run go south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. The clock has stopped for the timeout. Final 2 minutes.
35, 2 minutes ago.
First and 10, they're down to the 25. Gets the back moving. Here's Menta to throw. Right on the money. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be hard. They giving
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Jet sweep to the receiver. And just bridges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. FSU calling in 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dome. Here's Darian Menton to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game.
Oh, take that bitch back. Take that bitch back. Take that bitch back. Fucking right, take that bitch back. And the yeah.
At this juncture of the game, one play is going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time while it gets the pick 6 to break the tie?
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone.
Ooh, took that bitch back. Hell yeah.
Game-changing play.
Now we need another stop.
Good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an
Now we need a stop.
That one bounced.
They got all the timeouts.
And it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Mensa. Firing to the right, complete.
Fucking switch.
And this
Like
offense,
a
they
roller
got to do a
switch.
positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up. Maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Remember, down where you start the slide, he'll be sure to line the game. Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
Turning it on. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They'll rush to the line. Clock
Come on,
stops
man.
for the 1st down. They'll set the change and wind the clock.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going.
Oh, it's right there.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
That's fucking right there.
In search of that tying touchdown. They moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
Oh, man.
Could be an alley. Got to put him in the line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, King.
How 2 people blocking 4 people, bro? Like, that shit is aggravating. We got 40 seconds. That shit crazy, man.
How it's done late in the football game now. You can use that extra play. Bring the kicker out there. This is just like practice. Knock it through the uprights. Tie this football game. And they might be looking at overtime. So.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th.
Man, look at this game, bro. I got a fucking call time. Man, why is Duke? Come on, man. Don't do that to me, no.
Now they're powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
I don't care. We're gonna let him kick the ball and make it start deep when I'm here to bring it to the
The nigga says.
Bringing it back.
What you say?
Be dragged down.
Over number 5. Put up this You got a 2 touchdown season tag.
Inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The official has offered the deal, and the coach accepted they will take the penalty. Just a little too even there. They're back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Everybody has to reset. They have to get it.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires one high and
Man, that was it, man. That's all crazy. Hey, all right.
Those shots. You gotta know what it is. You know
That's fucked up.
so you gotta play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't let anyone get behind you.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Pass
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Pass interference, man. Oh my God.
Fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot all the time. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This guy is a daring punt return, man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Under fire. On the move to the right.
We let him run.
Yeah, he scored on the I mean, I couldn't do nothing about it. He scored on something crazy. Yeah. Good game. It was a good play. I thought I had him, and he scored on him.
Got anything left in the tank here in OT?
So here comes our first play of overtime. Now running behind the big guys on left.
First play of overtime, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Defense, y'all gotta show up.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You gotta bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight, too much.
And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill set, just it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen.
Now on first down, they need to end zone with a touchdown. Motion from the back. Finding an escape route.
Come on, y'all. We gotta get out there. You getting out there all day? Now y'all don't want to get out there?
Just going to keep it after the snap. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And it's not sexy, it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 or 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed. We're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Touchdown, Miami. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. Now it's decision time. Do you want to play it safe, get the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive for two?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance to
get the ball back again? Nigga, stop. Somebody got to stop somebody.
Because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Here's Mensah to throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Almost down to the 14 after that grab. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush on the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. There's some room. He rolls all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll keep it on the ground.
Where y'all going?
Touchdown, Hurricane. Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. Inside the 40. Past the
Gotta move somebody fast. They're gonna pick that ball off.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Breaks in the goal. Got to run hand to the goal line. Touchdown, no. They got this thing tied up in double overtime. Have to go for 2, starting in double overtime, and this one will win the game.
Ball game. Fucking right. Ball game. That is why we needed that big one.
It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the Utes. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Bro, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Stop.